Hello there, good afternoon everybody. I want to welcome you all here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph, I am the host of this show. So we're here today to do the end of the month, new albums purchased, or if you prefer, album hauls. This is the February edition. I don't have a ton this month, same as last month, but I do have 6 in total. They're not in any particular order. Now, normally I put them in a particular order. I decided not to this time. Just going to go off of the ones I have. So I got this one. Here it is, The Who, a quick one. So this is the first one and probably the one that I wanted the most out of the bunch that I got here. Mainly because this completes my Who collection. And the reason that's important is because I'm going to do my Who album rankings. I have heard all these albums before, but now that I have them, I'm going to listen to them continuously, and we're going to do a ranking of the Who albums at the end of the month. Probably the last Wednesday of March will be it. So this one's pretty good. It's got a lot of stuff on it I like. Boris the Spiders on here. Whiskey Man, a quick one, While You're Away, one of my favorite songs by them. Barbara Ann, they do some covers, of course. My Generation, The Land of Hope and Glory. Yeah, it's a pretty solid album. There's a nice picture of them back here too, and the front. So this album was the last one I owned. I believe this came out in '67. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comes with a booklet, of course. Just little stories and stuff about Keith Moon and the song. Look at the hair on Roger Daltrey there, man. Amazing. So different, eh? Almost looks like a wig. Yep, just more stuff. Booklet's quite thick, this one. It's got a little... Look at how young Keith Moon... Oh, yeah, just amazing, eh? This is in their mod days. This actually folds up. Get to see all kinds of stuff in here. Little story about the band. Another fold out here. Then you've got pictures of Pete and John. John with his fur coats and a huge sideburns. Another shot of them. They're just like puppies here, man. And then, of course... couple more pictures, and the last but not least, here it is. So this was the last album by them from their studio discography that I did not own, and it wasn't because I wasn't looking for it. I was, but they had it at the store. $11. It was used. I couldn't resist getting this. So we'll be doing a ranking of them at the end of the month, and that is the first album on my new albums purchased today, or in this case, used album purchase. The next one is from 38 Special. This is my first one by them. This is Resolution. Decided that I like them enough to collect their discography. I could have got 3 or 4 of them, but I decided I'll stick with one for now because that's all I can afford. And yeah, so it's just a booklet which opens up. It's not really a booklet. It's more of a, like almost a picture frame type thing. And then the back side here, of course, which is upside down now. Yeah, so that's all there is to that. Wasn't really much to it. Album, of course, like all the albums I get at this place, is in mint condition. They won't take them if they're not. And this one's no different. All in great stuff. Great condition. Nice back cover there with the 3 guitars. So that's the second album. Next one up was a Ted Nugent album. This is Craveman. Some of you will have seen this in a recent video. The picture of him back here almost looks like a lion. So yeah, again, disc is in excellent condition. One little spot, which I think is my own fault when I took it out. Anyways, and then of course the booklet as well. This one has a bit of a booklet to it, which opens right up. If I can get it to do that, I'll be happy, but it doesn't seem to want to. Oh, I see. So this opens this way, and then you have another inside flap here with them. And then, of course, the final back part too. There you go. So it's kind of a different booklet. It's got a bit of a fold out, fold in type thing. So that's my third album of the list. Ted Nugent, Craveman. What year is this one? It says 2002, but I think it's earlier than that. It doesn't say it anywhere else though, so I'll have to look it up later. Next up is an album that I've been looking for. Of course, I've been getting into these guys, and so this will be the second studio album by them, which is Second Helping by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Not much of a cover. It's kind of a weird thing going on. All the band members, though, of course. A nice picture of them all back here. And it comes with a booklet. All of them here fooling around. And this is just another little booklet that comes with the CD. Picture of Skynyrd. I think this is a little bit of a story about how they came to be. Everyone loved Alabama except for Cooper. And here's a picture of each of the 7 members of the band. See if you can get a good shot of them all here. Pretty strong. And then a list of what they play, of course. The normal stuff you get on an album cover. It's pretty solid, though. I was happy to get it. Didn't overly cost much. Pretty much standard now. Used to be $9, $10. Now at $10, $11. Everywhere you go. Next one up is from Camel. I actually had to go back to get this one because I only decided I didn't want to buy more than 5 the particular day I bought it. And I went back recently and got it. Rain Dances from Camel. Actually talked about this on my on one of my live streams last week. And yeah, so got that. Happy with it. Album's in good condition. There's your list, your track list, your album cover. And then you've got your CD in here. In good shape, like all of the used ones they have. This one's a little dirty now because of my greasy fingers. And it's not much of a booklet, just basically the cover and the front, and then a little bit of a writing part here in the middle. So that's all the used ones for today. The next one is a new one. This one set me back a little pricey. $35 for this baby, plus taxes, of course. This is brand new, so we'll be opening up. This is from Big Train and their Woodcut album, which just came out recently. A whole whack of stuff on this album. More than was, I think, on the original one that I did the review on. And I think it was it last week? I think it was last week. So we're going to unwrap this. It's a book form, this one, as opposed to a jewel case or a digipack or just one of those folding slide the disc in things that I don't like either, because every time you take the CD out, you're greasing it with your fingers because you can't get it out any other way. So it's got a booklet. So there's the disc with the same emblem that is on the cover of the album, of course. And then there's a Blu-ray. I'm assuming this high-resolution Blu-ray, so I'm assuming it's a concert. But I don't know for sure because I haven't seen anything. It just says Dolby Atmos Mix High-Resolution Studio Blu-ray. Yep, so I'm thinking it's a concert. And then, of course, it's a booklet, so it goes together with both discs on the booklet. And then you've got a notebook in the middle on all of this different stuff. As you can see, it's got this booklet. This was the last one he had, too, so I was happy to have grabbed it. I could have ordered it online, but it would have probably cost me a little bit more. and I kind of like to give them the business if I can, just because any money I spend there, they buy more albums, and then they keep this thing going. If it disappears, I would have a hard time. I'd have to travel all the way to Toronto all the time, which I don't want to do. So I'm not going to show you all the pages, just some of the stuff. It's a pretty lengthy booklet, though. I don't know how many pages in here. It looks like about 30 maybe altogether. And then there's this final page here. Yeah, so it's a book form. See, it's pretty thick. It's not thin. So this will be getting a lot of airplay for me. Probably be the next thing to go in. And this, of course, released in 2026. So there you go. That is the stuff that I've gotten for this month's album haul or new albums purchased. Just reiterate them again. Big Train and their new album, Woodcut. Brand new album. The rest are all used from Camel's Rain Dances. Lynyrd Skynyrd's Second Helping. Ted Nugent's Craveman. 38 Specials Resolution. And last but not least, The Who, A Quick One. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I think it's a pretty decent collection this month. Looking forward to doing another. I love doing this. I love collecting them. I've got plenty of room now. I've managed to pick up a couple more of these bins that I use. I think I may, after this next one more bin, maybe one or two more bins, I may go to some shelving. I've looked at a couple shelving things to put into. Probably will move this entire thing once I get the proper lighting, and I'm going to buy some proper lighting and possibly another computer. I will move it all to another location, which I think will then make it much better for me in the long run. Anyways, I hope to see you all again next month at the end of March for another episode of album hauls or new albums purchased. I hope to see you all then. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments about any of the albums, you're more than welcome to do so. And I will see you all then. Take care. Have yourself a good evening and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.